First of all, welcome everybody. Thank you for coming. I have a problem with the organizer. Every time I have to speak at an event, I seem to have to follow Steven, and I don't appreciate it, because how interesting am I after something so unbelievably incredible and beautiful and artistic? So I don't think that's adequate. Guys, let's give him a little bit more due, please. Stephen Abadi. And also, I just want to, actually this is a lesson I learned from an inclusion event a long time ago, not that long ago, but long enough. So I'm about 5'9". I have brown hair. I'm wearing black rimmed glasses, a blue blazer, a blue and white check shirt, gray pants, light gray pants, black shoes, and a black belt. If you came close, you'd see that my eyes are hazel. If you came closer, you'd see that I have some gray hairs. And so hopefully now, regardless of any visual impairments, everybody can see me a little better. If you'll permit me, before we really get to why I'm here, I do want to say a couple of things. You notice that I have my mask on my wrist. I've been wearing it. The reason why I'm mentioning this, it's not because of any concern about COVID. I'm super excited to be around everybody. I'm thrilled that we're all able to be together in person. But frankly, it's just because I'm getting over a cold. Tested negative many times, went through my family, I got a kid in daycare, but you know what, I feel like I should, because it's the considerate thing to do. And I bring that up because this is one of the silver linings of the last couple of years. It's been very difficult for everybody, but some of the nice stuff that's come out of it is I think we're all a little bit more considerate of one another, and we care about one another. 3 years ago, if I had a cold, I would have come in and I would have said, oh, just stay away, I got a cold, and I'd cough and ask for a sip of your drink and whatever, and nobody would care. But now I don't feel that it's right to do that to other people. And I bring that up because this is a good thing, and it's natural. When there's an existential threat, we want to care for one another, we engage in empathy. And the reason why I mention that is because what we just saw, I mean, I can't think of a better example of caring for others and empathy, not just on the individual basis, but on a communal basis, because when you embrace inclusion, society is better. Our communities are better on a micro level and on a macro level. And none of this happened because of an existential threat. This has been going on, this is the 3rd year. That predates COVID. That's something very special. That's not just caring, that's not just empathy, that's leadership. When you're not forced to care about other people and to think outside of yourself and to put yourself in other people's shoes and to think about what's better for everybody, regardless of comfort zones or preconceptions, that is leadership. And so I'm very proud that I get to be called up to acknowledge those people who have been exhibiting that leadership. And everybody that you saw in this video, regardless of their participation, they are not, I want to be clear, they are not the leaders of tomorrow. I believe that everybody in this video, as well as many others who were not part of this video, but part of the Friendship Circle revolution, part of inclusion, are leaders of today. So I want everybody to put their hands together, because what we just witnessed is the leaders of today. These are our people who are going to be taking us and society to better places, and that comforts me. So I think you should all be very proud of yourselves. There should be no limit to the pride that you feel in yourselves, because what you're doing is unprecedented. So once again, if everybody could give them a round of applause and acknowledgement. I'd like to just now invite someone very important in my life, without whom I would not be involved in the friendship circle. Was the president before me. I got the privilege of being his vice president, and he is truly a mentor. Joshua Cummings, if he could come up. Josh and I get to stand up here and look all pretty and great and important, but really our job is to just hand out the acknowledgement to the real heroes, to the leaders of today. And because we're not trained speakers, we couldn't do expressing their names any justice. I'm going to hand this over to the real professional.
I got you. Everybody.
The real leaders.
Yeah.
And everybody should really give them the real applause and recognition that they deserve, beyond these bags that we get to hand out, that we have the privilege of handing out.
I just want to say very briefly, I'm not going to speak long, but it's a real pleasure to be with all of you in person. It's been 2.5 years since I've been to an event like this, and it's been too long. And it's great to see familiar faces, and it's great to see kids, young adults, kids taking initiative and paying it forward with Friendship Circle, because this is a grassroots thing. The Friendship Circle revolution is about kids taking ownership of community and giving back, and it's just a great, excuse me, it's just a great initiative. So it's great to be here. Thank you for all coming.